Good morning, Mike and Arlen, our Philippine journey. There's a new extension or actually option for an existing dating app that many expats have used or even consider using. And I find it to be the most ludicrous bullshit ever. Let's talk about it.
I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough.
So, many of you, most of you, probably all of you, I have no idea, may use or have used Tinder. It's a huge dating app, so they say. A lot of people just call it a hookup app, whatever. We have friends here that use Tinder. And I may even ask them before I finish this which option for pricing and selection they use because different options, different levels give you different permissions or perks or whatever. Okay. Now, in fact, kind of like us, please do subscribe or consider it if you find this interesting or informative. I don't know, whichever one, and hit that thumbs up. It'll help us a lot. Now, let's talk about this new option. Okay. So Tinder has got this new option, and I just don't get it. I don't get or understand the direction, or actually, direction isn't even the right word. I think it's just how needy and crazy are people, particularly men. I imagine a couple of women will take care of. Will use the option, but I doubt it. I don't think so. But I wanted to take a look at how it compares to a few other things, not even dating apps. But first, you need to know about this new option. Well, here, take a look at this. So I came across this press release from Axios, actually a little while back. And I didn't start thinking about it until after a conversation that some friends and I had this morning at breakfast. And so here we go. Well, Tinder announced Friday, all right, that it's offering some of its most active users $499 a month subscriptions for the Bloomberg is reporting that's what they're saying. Okay. It says that the users not put off by the hefty price tag, which indeed it is, all right, will gain access to additional features such as the ability to send direct messages to people with whom they have not even matched up. Well, if you didn't match up with somebody, what makes you think they even want to talk to you? All right. I mean, really, I don't get it. Okay. Uh, and it's a C and B scene, Tinder's most sought after profiles. So I guess what they're doing is they're allowing you to contact some of the most used profiles. That I think puts you at a disadvantage already because if you're having to use a dating app to find girls, I don't know, sounds like you're not a premium catch, but I don't know. Now, what they say is that we know that there's a subset of highly engaged and active users who prioritize more effective and efficient ways to find connections. And so they're going to use, maybe more social media pieces, maybe, who knows? I have no idea, but I'm just saying to myself, $499. Now, of all the guys that I've ever known to use Tinder, all right, they weren't really looking for long-term dating solutions. And I can't help but think that that's currently the way it still is. But I could be wrong. In the comments below, maybe you could correct me. But then I thought to myself, hold on a second. This whole Tinder thing, you're looking for a date. Well, let's make that assumption. And then I put some math at work and I tried to rationalize a few things. And I'm sure they're not perfect, but again, I'm sure in the comments below, you'll let me know. All right. So let's take a look at that. Okay. Now, I know some of these numbers are out in left field. I know it's not real applicable, but you know what? I just threw them out there to get a comparison. So if you're in the Philippines versus, say, in the US, well, all right, the cost of the service is $499 a month. A month. Let's just say you're average guy. It's 65 bucks for dinner minimum just to go to like Red Lobster. Shit. All right. Gas. And I didn't even throw the cost of condoms, lube, or anything else in there. Okay. That comes out to $584 is what you spent to hook up once. Okay. Except now you've got the membership for a month, but if you do it once a week, all right, that comes out to $85 a week. 52 weeks, it comes out to $10,408. Now that's assuming that you can find somebody that is going to hook up. That's assuming, I mean, let's face it, you're not on that dating app because you're Adonis. You're not on that dating app for because you're the best selection in the world. And I got a feeling that many of the girls that you're going to be able to hook up with for free, if at all, I didn't even go into that realm. All right. I sincerely doubt you're going to be able to hook up with one a week. I know that when I was in the US, I had single friends on Tinder, and hooking up with anything over, say, a 5, okay, once a week for free was unheard of, okay? But if you're in the Philippines, well, let's take a look at that. The average bar fine's $4,500. Trike, all right? So you're going to take a trike to get to Walking Street to get to a bar. You're going to take a trike back. We'll put in $300, even though it's only $200 for us, but it depends on where you live. Might be $150, all right, each way. Miscellaneous, $250. Well, that's if maybe you're going to pay for her trike ride back, or, extra condoms, whatever. And let's assume you take her to dinner or to get something to eat. That's a minimum of 1,000 pesos. But actually, you can eat a lot cheaper than that. I mean, Tequila Reef, Kokomo's, Envy, you can get dinner for under 1,000 pesos. All right? But let's just, I don't even think you're going to take her to dinner, but I threw it out there. So that's 6,050 pesos. All right? And in US dollars, it's 110 bucks. And if you do that every week times 12, okay, 52 weeks is 314,000 pesos. It's 5,720 bucks a year. So that's half the price. Now, you're saying, well, it's half the price, Mike. I mean, that's still a lot of money. Yeah, but think of it like this. If I was still a single guy, what would be going through my mind? The first thing that would be going through my mind at 4,500 pesos, well, that's bar finding an 8, a 9, or a 10. Okay? I mean, these are going to be hot girls. And I'm just not going to lie. They're going to be very attentive to your needs, I'll bet. Okay? Number 2, you don't have to worry about getting tired of her. You can bar find a different 8, 9, or 10 every week. One a week and never run out. I would venture to say you could probably bar find twice a week and never run out of 8s, 9s, and 10s. And they, you can be an ugly guy and still bar find a 10. And you can be rest assured that what you got in mind is going to happen when you get back to that hotel room. All right. The last thing is you don't even need to do dinner. Dinner is not part of a bar find. It's a gracious piece. You could be one of those white knights that's trying to, get their life better and stuff like that. Whatever. I don't care. But that's my point. Half the price of Tinder, which I think is a ridiculous amount of money. And I don't know of any guy that is going to bar find an 8, 9, and 10 every, one day a week. It's possible. It's absolutely possible. But I don't know. I mean, we've got friends that hook up with girls 2 and 3 times a week. But even they need a break from time to time. So I don't know. You're going to have to tell me in your thoughts what your thoughts are in below. I think it's a much better value for your money. I mean, I know that speaking of this and talking about value and everything else is kind of stupid, all right, or even misogynistic. But it is what it is. It's a fact of life, and it's the truth. And I don't think Tinder in the U.S. is much different, all right? I know plenty of guys in the U.S. that were single when I was single, and they were using Tinder, and it wasn't for free, okay? Those girls were not hooking up for free. And I can tell you here in the Philippines, I've got friends that use Tinder, and it is not for free. They're not doing it for free. Why would you pay $499? Do you think that it's a reasonable, are you going to really meet a higher quality woman for the rest of your life on Tinder? I don't get it. I don't see it. And I don't understand it. It's possible. I don't know. Let me know in your thoughts below. Have a great day.